Hi guys, and welcome back to the Flat Chat. So for this episode we're going to be doing our top 5 attacking midfielders in the world, and we've got how many names here? 2, 4, 6, 8 names here. You will see a few names that you might think aren't technically cams. We had a bit of a struggle picking 8 names for it, which is why we've included Neymar, because he has played behind a striker before. We've got Dybala in there, who could be maybe classed as a striker centre forward, but he does play a wee bit deeper behind Vlahovic.
Same with Miller, maybe.
Foden's played on the wing for Man City as well this season, but he has also played in the 8 position. He's played false 9.
Even Mason Mount.
Yeah,
exactly.
That all averages out into attacking midfielder style players.
They aren't actual wingers. Maybe Neymar's the only one that I would maybe class as a full-on winger, but he has played quite a lot of games behind the striker this season.
So that's why we picked these 8 names, and we were kind of struggling, to be honest. Like we were saying names like Odegaard
and Madison.
Okay, so obviously, just in case you've not seen the other ones of how these work, or you don't know who these players are, we're just going to introduce them as well. So we've got Mason Mount from Chelsea, Bernardo Silva from Man City, Thomas Müller from Bayern Munich, Phil Foden from Manchester City, Neymar from PSG, Marco Reus from Borussia Dortmund, Pablo Dybala from Juventus, and Bruno Fernandes from Manchester United. So Bruno Fernandes.
So we'll pull back the 5
that we think
put them in order. That we think are the best.
That's all right. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we're going to start off with one that definitely will make it in. I'm gonna start off with one that I'm gonna pull back straight off the bat. Bernardo Silva's going to make it to the top 5 here, isn't he?
But I'll pull back one back as well, so it's not isolated. I think Thomas Müller.
He's going to be in this as world class.
Yeah, of course.
So Thomas Müller's had just an unbelievable season.
That's the 2 I think they're the only 2 that are 100% probably in everyone's list. I mean, Neymar's a struggle because of.
I disagree. I think there's a third person.
I think there's a third as well.
Who's your third?
My third is this young man right here, Phil Foden.
Felipe Foden?
Yeah,
Felipe Foden. Yep.
I'm completely happy. He probably isn't my top 5. I probably wouldn't have brought him back next, but he's in my 5.
Let's talk about these players for a wee bit. Let's start with Thomas Müller, the Bayern boy, and then we'll talk about the 2 Man City players.
He's very similar to a lot of the players we've mentioned before, where he's not just been good this season, he's been doing good 10 or so years.
Have you seen Miller's stats this season?
Oh yeah, he's obviously good.
He's got 17 goals and 25 assists.
In the league.
And this is playing in a team that has Robert Lewandowski.
That's probably why he's getting the assists. Come on.
I can
do the maths on it.
But also
the most
17 goals as
he's
well.
got the most goals out of every player as well.
And
the most assists.
Miller is incredible.
And also, if we're going to talk about Miller, but obviously Bernardo Silva again speaks for himself this season.
There was points in the season where you were like, he's going to win Player of the Season.
Yeah, right at the start.
Very at the start. Well, even into November, he was. People were talking about he's been incredible. He was very, very good. He was outshining De Bruyne for a large parts of the season. De Bruyne then the second half of the season was amazing.
That's what Kevin De Bruyne does.
But again, Bernardo Silva's an excellent. I think maybe even with what Pep's done with them, it's something that I think Foden's going to do. Is these guys are both cams. They're both centre attacking midfielders. But Bernardo Silva played a lot of football out in the right wing.
Yeah, and Foden in the left.
And Foden's doing the same on the left, because I think what Pep's doing is he knows these guys will play centre attacking midfielders, but he's moulding them and letting them play their football, and then teaching them about how to play that centre attacking mid role. Bernardo Silva is incredible. It's about your timing and your rhythm, and how he's able to find space in the pitch, watching the game. Foden's just not quite got that to his game yet.
Foden's also 22.
Yeah. He's
20.
He's younger than that, isn't he? He's 20.
Like he's 21 and he's won like a mad amount of
and that's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva did that with him. He's now moved back to the cam. He is a cam. That's where he plays, and it's because he's matured under Pep Guardiola's management. Phil Foden will do the exact same thing, I believe, and he's showing signs.
And also, I'm looking at my list, and I'm thinking there is one person I would swap out of it immediately, and he would be coming off my list and getting the flick treatment to the floor.
Who's flicking?
This man. Off you go.
Okay.
Off
right.
You go.
Are you I mean, again, I think if we'd done this a year ago, he'd been in this list already.
But the fall from grace he's had, and that is by association with this Manchester United team.
His stats are good, but it's the eye test. It's the what he does off the ball that's not good at all.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
He's
can I
not-
borrow that pen? So
yeah,
I can
he's
actually
not- he's
put
not
in
even-
the person who I think is going to
Ah, if
take
you
the
want.
Yeah.
spot on this list.
And he's not even got the credibility that he has over years and years. So Muller has got, obviously, he's played for years and years, been incredible for years. Bruno Fernandes, he's done it for a couple of years.
Aye.
He's
And one of them is in Portugal.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. He is very good, and he could come back under
Yeah.
Ten Hag. We don't know, but right now that man is not world class.
But you would
Not been a
just-
world class footballer. Not had world class moments.
Yeah.
Taking those penalties off Ronaldo twice in the same season and missing them both. That's not the sign of a world class player.
That's the
He's
thing.
got to have a world class mentality, not just a world class ability.
The thing that sets him back as well is, in the first season at United, he was just the hardest working player in the pitch for
You
United.
could tell, 100%.
And he looked lazy this year at times.
See last year, you
He
look.
impresses by himself.
See last year when he signed in that, like last year when he obviously signed for Manchester United, and you immediately saw the difference that he was making. You're
Yeah.
sitting there thinking, my God, like Man United have
It's
actually
the main
found.
man.
Man United have actually found someone that can anchor their midfield alongside the likes of Pogba and that as well. But it's just gone so wrong
Yeah.
for Manchester
I think-
United this season.
I've heard a lot of opinions about him being like he was the main man. Ronaldo coming in took the limelight away, and I just don't know why that's affected him so badly. It shouldn't. You should want to play with Ronaldo.
Surely that should take the pressure off you.
Yeah,
Exactly,
exactly.
exactly.
But he didn't.
You can now
He
just
yeah.
you can now just do your job knowing that the majority of the limelight is going to be on
But
Cristiano Ronaldo.
that's why Kane and Son do so well together, because not one player's got all the limelight on them. They work
Yeah.
as a duo.
Yeah.
Same
They
with-
can share the
you
pressure.
want-
Same with
Portuguese as
Benzema
well.
and Vinicius Junior.
Salah and Mane.
Salah and Mane.
Yeah. And that's why you wanted Bruno Fernandes should want. He's Portuguese
It's
as
the-
well.
it's
He
the
shoes
ego.
as an idol.
It's the ego.
I don't get that.
Yeah, I think
It's a Man United problem.
to be fair, that is Man United's biggest problem for me. Is egos. There's
Yeah.
far too many egos in that dressing room, and there's far too many individuals into what should be a team.
Yeah.
And I hope for Man United fans' sake that Ten Hag can bring these players back together because they need someone
Right.
that is no
Yeah,
nonsense.
yeah.
I'm
But
gonna
we'll move on. We're not going to make it a
rid of the
tangent.
next name that I think's not getting in. I think we're probably agreeing with me that
Yeah,
Marcus
Yeah,
Rashford
Marco Rashford.
is not going to make it in, and it's
He-
down to these three.
He's not getting flicked off.
He's not getting flipped because I think he's just. Well, he's made a
He doesn't-
glass,
he
isn't
doesn't-
He's made a glass he'll shatter. You know.
He doesn't deserve to be flicked. He's a
No,
he's a
yeah.
fantastic
He's had a
player
good-
when he's fit.
yeah,
He's,
Good
yeah.
to he's just he's been riddled with injuries across his career, and I would
No.
never say that he's ever been.
Yeah.
really
There's one player here that just has to go in out of the three,
Is it
and
Neymar?
it is this boy here.
Of course, it
Mason
is.
Mount.
Oh, absolutely.
As a cam and as a based off this season as
He's-
well.
his average position this season, he's played
It's a
over
right winger.
35 games at Cam and under 10 at right wing.
I no, and I wasn't making that point. I was making
right.
the point that he's had a better season than these two.
Aye.
He's obviously over his career been a better player, but he's not finished his career near
Yeah.
the end of his career. Dybala, I just don't know enough about him really.
Do you want to know the stats about those three players?
I know he had 11 and 11 in the
He's
Premier
got
League.
30 in total all competitions. Neymar has 24, Dybala has 21.
Oh.
And he's.
And Neymar has had the better career.
I think Neymar, for me, probably has to go in the world class category.
Yeah.
Having Dybala.
Yeah.
Dybala's been flirting with a move away from Juve for a while
Yeah.
now as well.
Yeah,
I don't
we,
have that
we know
against
these two
them.
players aren't technically Cams, but
Well,
as I said before,
As we said, a
it's-
lot of them aren't.
Yeah.
They're all attacking
And-
midfielders.
This
and
was
they're
a,
not
this,
strikers.
this
are
was
they,
a
really?
really hard position
to kind of pick
So,
five.
Are you
even
fine
pick
to get
eight.
this
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
out of here?
What we were originally going to do was have defensive-minded players and attack-minded players.
but it's just
but
too
there's
difficult.
many.
There's
players
too
to
many
do
in
it.
that
It
pool.
wasn't
And
even just that. There was players that were centre mids. Modric is a centre
And
mid.
Thiago
Thiago is a
centre
centre mid. Valverde is a centre mid. You know, there's a lot of players there.
Course. So
Uh,
right, in terms of the order, then who are we putting after?
I think number one is probably
Number one's
switching maybe.
I think based
one
on
of those
numbers,
two.
it has to be Muller.
I think we're
this
going to
year.
have Muller first.
Yeah.
then. I think I'm agreeing with that. I think that Bernardo does take up the second spot though.
Yeah, I think Foden. I think
I think
Foden
Foden's-
definitely takes third.
I
Do
think
you think?
that's the right order.
I think that's the right order, personally.
But I think Mount, if we're doing it just in this season, Mount has had a better season than Foden.
I think Mount's ahead of Foden as well.
But Foden is obviously a better player than Mount.
I think
I think Mount.
I think in that kind of balances out. It's too close to call. I think you could have switched them either way. and
What
it'd
do you
be
guys
fine.
think? Because I think Mount. was
I think
before
Mount's
Foden.
the better season.
Right,
So
yeah.
I also think that Neymar is very tough to put him last. I know this is.
it's so harsh.
Neymar's very tough to even put in this sort of category.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's probably why we've got him last, but we're recognising he's world
Yeah.
class. It's quite
And-
similar to the Kanté one.
It's
We know this guy's still world
it's
class.
also he probably didn't make the wingers top 5, so it felt
Yeah.
really bad to not put him in any
Especially
list.
there's so many good wingers
Yeah.
though.
I'm-
Yeah, I know
I'm-
he had to be there, didn't he?
Yeah, he had to be there.
I think based on that, we're gonna keep him last then.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably has better. I mean,
He's probably
In
the
terms
best
of
player
foot- in
here,
terms
but-
of-
has been, yeah.
in terms
but
of
it's just-
football,
yeah.
in terms of football and ability, if we were just basing it
It
off
is him.
football, it's him. He's
It's
built
him,
right
and
here.
then it's probably him.
But if
Then
we're
it's
basing
him.
it off like suitability of possession and where they play the possession, he is there.
you just can't argue with Muller's numbers this season.
And you
Yeah.
can't argue with his
He's-
career,
He's-
like
he's-
genuinely.
He's been the
Yeah.
master shadow striker. He
For
just-
years.
Yeah.
For years.
He also put in one of the best dances I've ever seen in my entire life. That was fun.
No, he is great. He's
yeah.
I was going to say, well, obviously we can't know the clip due to copyright, but if you watch a certain FIFA YouTuber, you'll know the clip that would have been coming up there for Thomas Muller. But yeah, I think that's the correct.
yeah,
order.
no, yeah.
I think that's the correct order.
I'm happy with that.
I'm
very happy with that.
happy with that. Yeah.
Okay, so that is was a pretty easy one actually,
Yeah.
considering the possessions of it. So these are our attacking midfielders top 5. Of course, Thomas Muller get the top spot, Bernardo Silva second, Mason Mount third, Phil Foden fourth, and Neymar in fifth. So if you enjoyed this video again, guys, this little look into the top 5 players in the world in each position, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, of course, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any other uploads from us. And obviously, if you enjoyed it, of course, obviously leave your like. If you didn't enjoy it, leave a dislike. Let us know what we can do to improve these in the future. And of course, leave a comment on what your top 5 would be. If you've got any people that you would have said that you would have included here that you didn't include here, or if you would
There
have
must be
changed this
some,
up. There must be some,
must be
especially
some
for
I'm missing
Cam.
there.
There was other players like Fekir and
Papu.
Yeah,
Gomez.
exactly.
but we hadn't watched them enough to
I mean,
include
really,
them.
Yeah,
no,
to be fair, Fekir is one that I maybe would have considered putting
Yeah.
in, because obviously we've seen a little bit more of them because obviously they played us in the Europa League and everything else like that. But obviously,
And there'll be a few players that will get into this. I think.
I feel there's a-
What's the boy? Wirtz and
Florian Wirtz, yeah.
even what's the one at Leipzig? I don't even want to pronounce his name.
And
I think
Kunku.
I think he will get into it as well. I
Yeah.
think they're very good players.
There's a few players that we could probably get in the comments. So if you want to comment any of those or anybody else that you feel, please feel free to do so.
Yeah.
And until the next episode, guys, we will see you in the next time. Take care.